Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Bhagavad Gita, 15th chapter, 15th verse. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo vedantakrit veda videva chaham. Aham, I, sarvasya, of all, hridi, in the heart, sannivishtaha, centered, cha, and mattaha, from me, smritihi, memory, jnanam, perception, apohanam, and the loss of these things, cha, and sarvaihi, all, vedaihi, by the Vedas, cha, and aham, I, eva, indeed, vedyaha, that which has to be known, Vedanta Krit, the author of the Vedanta, Vedavit, the knower of the Vedas, cha, and aham, I, eva, indeed. So here Sri Krishna again gives his qualities or gives his introduction. He has been doing this in earlier chapters also, as he has done in detail, though he said it is a summary description of himself, but he has done in much detail in the 10th chapter. So here he says, Aham sarvasya hridi sannivishtaha. I am centered in the hearts of all. All means all beings. I am centered in the hearts of all beings. Then he says, memory and perception and also the loss come from me. So if someone has memory, that is because of God. If someone loses memory also, that is because of God. If someone has jnana, that is perception through sense organs, that is also because of God. And if somebody is unable to perceive properly, that is also because of God. And Sri Krishna says, I am indeed that I am indeed that which is Vedyaha, that has to be known. I am that which has to be known. And I indeed am the author of the Vedanta. Vedanta means Upanishads, the wisdom part of Vedas, where knowledge is given. So also I am indeed the knower of the Veda. So I am the knower of the Vedas, and I am the person, I am what has to be known. I am the author of the Vedanta. So what does it mean when Sri Krishna says that I am memory and also loss of memory is also me? That is, whatever is experienced in different lifetimes, different births, that is memory, smriti. So, and also knowledge of things which are beyond space, time, and apparent nature of things. Knowledge which is not ordinary, which is not natural. In Sanskrita, we have two words. Laukika means empirical or worldly, or you can say even Swabhavika means natural. And Alaukika is supra-worldly, that which is not in this world, of this world, that which is not natural, that which is not empirical, it is beyond that. So here, jnana can be taken to be alaukika jnana. It can be taken to be divine knowledge. So, knowledge not just through sense organs but beyond that, that is also one interpretation according to Anandagiri. Then all these come from me. What come from me? Memory, knowledge or perception, and their loss also comes from me. Why? Because memory, perception, their loss, it could be the result of actions performed by somebody, good actions and evil actions. Good actions might lead to increased memory, etc. Bad actions might lead to, or evil actions might lead to loss of memory, etc. So that is what is told by Sri Krishna, that these things come from me. Good action, the result of good action and the result of bad action come from me in the form of memory and knowledge and their loss. And because I am the basis of Vedas, so I am the author of Vedas, so I am also the author of Vedanta, says Sri Krishna, God, and I am the knower of the Veda. Knower of the Veda. Why? Because in the previous chapters he has told, Evam Parampara Praptam. This knowledge has been received as per tradition, in tradition. Through successive generations, it has been received through tradition. And so, I am the teacher of the wisdom of the Vedanta. And I am handing it down in regular succession. I am handing it down in regular succession because I ensure that this parampara, this tradition is kept alive. I ensure that this tradition is kept alive. Then he says, Dvavimau purushau loke ksharakshakshara evacha kshara sarvani bhutani kutasthokshara uchyate. So there are two kinds of purushas in this world. Ksharaha, the perishable, Aksharaha, the imperishable, Cha and Dvau, two, Eva indeed, Imau, these, Purushau, two Purushas, Loke in the world, Sarvani Bhutani, all living beings, Ksharaha, the perishable, Kutasthaha, the Kutastha, that is, that which is imperishable but manifests itself in various forms of illusion and deception. Aksharaha, the imperishable, Uchyate, is called. So, there are two Purushas in this world, the perishable and the imperishable. All living beings are perishable. And the Kutastha is called the imperishable. Kutastha, that which is inside every living being, Brahman or Atman. So two Purushas. What does it mean, two Purushas? Means two categories. Two categories because they are qualifications or limiting adjuncts of Purusha. So Purusha or Atman, here they are used synonymously, these words. They are the same, Brahman, the ultimate reality. But because of ignorance, because of being covered, they appear to be two. And of the two, there are two. One is imperishable, another one is perishable. The imperishable here is Maya. Imperishable is Maya, and from which the perishable living beings are born. And Kutastha, it manifests itself in different names and forms. Names and forms which are basically different forms of illusion and deception. And Kutastha is imperishable, and it is also the seed of samsara or the universe, and it is endless. That is, if there is no Brahmagyana, if there is no knowledge of Brahman, this Kutastha does not perish. It does not end. So, in that sense, it is endless. Then, in the further next 17th verse, Shri Krishna says, Uttamaha Purushastvanyah Paramatmetyudahritah Yo Lokatrayamavishya Bhivartyavyaya Ishwarah. Anyah, another, two, but Uttamaha, the supreme, Purusha, Paramatma, the highest self, iti, thus, Udahritah, called, Yaha, who, Ishwarah, Lord, Avyayah, the immutable, Lokatrayam, the three worlds, Avishya, pervading, Bibharti, sustains them. But there is another, the Supreme Purusha, which is called the highest self, the immutable Lord, who, pervading the three worlds, sustains them. So this another Supreme Purusha, it is different or distinct from the two Purushas previously mentioned. And what are the three worlds? Bhu, Bhuva, Sva. Bhu is the earth, Bhuva is the middle region, and Swa is heaven. So here there are two Purushas, but these two Purushas are perishable and imperishable, but imperishable one is also Maya. So here the talk is about the Supreme Purusha, which is not at all affected. The Supreme Purusha is God or Brahman, which is immutable and which sustains and pervades the three worlds. Then it is told, Yatsmat ksharam atitoham aksharad api chottamah atosmi loke vedecha prathitah purushottamah. Yasmat, as, aham, I, ksharam, the perishable, atitah, transcend, aksharat, than the imperishable, api, even, uttamah, superior, cha, and, atah, therefore, loke, in the world, vede, in the Veda, cha, and, purushottamah, purushottama, the highest Purusha, iti, thus, prathitah, celebrated, asmi, am I. So, Shri Krishna further talks about his nature. He says, Yasmat ksharam atitoham. Yasmat aham ksharam atitah. Yasmat, because, or as, since, aham, I, ksharam, the perishable, atitah, transcend. As I transcend the perishable, and aksharat api uttamah, and also because I am superior, above, even the imperishable. Imperishable here means again Maya, Avidya, which is the seed of the tree of this universe, tree of life or tree of samsara. That imperishable, because I am superior to that imperishable, and also atah, therefore, loke, in the world, and in the Veda, Vedecha, Purushottama, iti prathitah asmi. So that is why both in the world and in the Vedas, I am celebrated, I am called as Purusha Uttama, as the highest Purusha. Because I am greater than the perishable and imperishable, Dvau Purushau, which was talked about in the previous verse, that is previous 16th verse. So I am greater than those two Purushas, and that is why I am called Uttama Purusha, Purushottama. So here Sri Krishna talks about the Supreme Purusha who has been referred to in the previous verse, 17th verse. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.